Teach them.
Please do.
We teaching them?
Mm-mm.
No, we ain't teaching them. We ain't teaching them nothing.
No.
Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
This is Qiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, a.k.a. See That?
See that?
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
smart
is the
new
gangster, baby.
baby. You got it. You got it.
It's the new gangster, baby. And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know.
Yes.
It's Freestlye Friday.
Yes, it is.
Feels like finally Friday.
Finally Friday.
It's been a little bit of a week.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, so finally Friday is appropriate, right?
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Renee.
Renee, what's good? Sharonda, what's happening? Thank y'all for what y'all do and how y'all do it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. I see she tagged Duvet. I ain't seen Duvet in a good little minute, man. That's what it is, though. So yeah, so it's finally Friday. What's happening with you?
I mean, it's Friday. It's a lot going on. So we'll be at the Grown and Sexy night.
Yeah, Grown and Sexy vibes.
On the Dueces.
At the Catalyst. Yeah. TheMoShowLive.com.
Yes.
Yeah. 7 p.m. until. Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna be getting that late.
I am too.
Yeah. Because we doing 100 free meals from Amina's Catering and Event Design.
Okay.
A celebration of unity and community, and really just the thank you and the give back for support during Ramadan. So at the end of Ramadan, there's usually like a 3-day celebration or festival called the Eid Feast. Eid al-Fitr, where you basically celebrate the accomplishment of completing the fast and making it through. And so it's like a 3-day celebration. And so as a part of our contribution to the celebration, we're going to be giving 100 free meals, and we're asking you to come out, man, break bread with us, celebrate unity. But if you can't stick around, that's cool too. You can just grab it and go. But it's coming from Amina's Catering. So, man, y'all make sure that y'all pull up. Patrice was tagged. I see that too. Tweet. I see you've been tagged. Stephanie A. Wynn been tagged. Happy belated birthday too, Step.
Happy birthday, Step.
Yeah. So tonight at 6:00 at Childs Park, man, y'all come through.
Get a free meal.
Yeah, from Amina's. And you know Amina's, boy, she got it.
Yeah, she do.
She got it. So y'all pull up.
And then they have the Luxe Fashion Fest.
Okay.
That's Valdez Scantley.
Okay.
He do his at Coastal Creative tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, that starts at 7.
I've been wanting to get over to Coastal Creative. Yeah, I saw that they was doing one of those orchestra things, like the Tupac Biggie Orchestra. Something was happening over there.
Coastal Creative, very nice.
Yeah, I haven't been in over.
So there's been a few events there, some very nice events. I can't wait to go in and actually look at it. My son performing tonight.
Okay.
In Reese.
Okay.
Well, NR, really.
NR.
Yeah, NR.
Yeah. And they I've been invited to take a tour. I just gotta like schedule it and go over there.
Go ahead and get in.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take that. No, we ain't doing that. What we ain't gonna do is take nothing.
And then OJ passed away.
Yes. R.I.P. OJ, man.
Yeah.
OJ's. Let me see if I got something on here on OJ. Let me see what I got. Just the OJ phenomenon. All right, so let's jump in. OJ Simpson, renowned for his football prowess and infamous for his off-field controversies, passed away at the age of 76 after battling cancer. While he achieved remarkable success on the football field, including being the first player to rush for over 2,000 yards in a single NFL season, his legacy is indelibly marked by the highly publicized murder trial of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. Simpson's football career began with stardom at USC, where he won the Heisman Trophy before transitioning to the NFL as the first overall pick. Despite early struggles, he emerged as one of the greatest running backs in history, earning accolades like the NFL MVP and induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Beyond football, Simpson's celebrity status soared with iconic endorsement. I remember the Hertz commercial when he was running through the airport, acting roles, and TV appearances. However, Simpson's life took a dramatic turn with the murder trial that captivated the nation. Despite being acquitted of criminal charges, he was found liable in a subsequent civil trial. His later conviction for robbery and kidnapping further tainted his reputation. Simpson's death marks the end of a complex and controversial legacy that continues to fascinate and polarize the public, with his story immortalized in documentaries and TV dramas.
Yeah.
OJ.
Yeah.
What you been seeing?
Oh, listen.
Internet has no chill.
Oh, they have no chill.
No chill.
No chill. I even seen where Caitlyn Jenner said good riddance.
Caitlyn Jenner was rocking with OJ at one. The Kardashians. The daddy Kardashian was his lawyer.
Yeah, but it split the family.
Oh.
Chris went on this side.
She was with OJ?
No.
Chris was with
Nicole.
Okay, gotcha.
And because that was her friend, because it's all friends.
Yeah.
And Robert,
Robert was the husband, the Kardashian. That's where they get the Kardashian name, right?
Yes.
He was one of the lawyers.
Yes, and he, defended OJ, and he was like, he had to do it. This was his, that
was his job.
That was his job. It split the family. So yeah,
it was his friend too, though, right? Wasn't he cool with OJ before that?
Yeah,
like OJ was. That's where they get the whole "I'm not black, I'm OJ" thing. Like he thought that he had transcended race until that case came out.
See, so now that you bring it up,
okay,
right? Transgender. What you said?
Transcended race.
Transcended race.
Yeah, he not black. He OJ.
Listen, let me tell you this.
Mr. Edmund, hurry up and get here.
You're black.
We need Mr. Edmund. We need Mr. Edmund on this one.
And this is so crazy when you think that you see it all the time. When
Trees, what's good?
Black people think that like color don't exist.
Yeah.
Until it exists.
Yeah, you colorblind until they remind you behind.
Right, it is. You see it with Trump. The black guy got the most time.
Yeah. January 6th.
Yeah. He was the first one. They got you.
Yeah, bammed him. Matter of fact, he didn't even get bond, right? They bonded the rest of them out.
And left you.
Bruh. That's like that little sound. Bruh.
They not your friends.
Nope. At the end of the day, boy, you on your own.
No, you really, really need to be careful.
Trick Daddy said, you still a show did. And he was quoting Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali said it first. Yeah, they remember when he went to Vegas. They reminded him when he went to Vegas. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Brian, what's good, man? He said, don't take it now. We ain't taking nothing. But yeah, I mean, OJ, it was crazy. So I'll tell you the thing that was crazy to me, right, was how he was not guilty criminally, right? But then was found liable in the civil trial. Right, which means he had to pay the family, right? And so I remember when that was happening, this was like, late 90s. So it was like 95, right? Was when the OJ trial happened. And I just remember because it was a Million Man March and all of that stuff.
And I remember I was at Bogosiega.
Okay.
When they announced the verdict.
Put that in the chat, y'all. Where were you when they announced the OJ verdict? That was a moment, boy.
Yeah, I was at Bogosiega. Yeah. Every black person went running out through the hallway.
Okay.
He free!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I remember.
Yeah, okay. And I think I had to left school by then. I was at home. I actually just watched it on TV. And I remember the news coverage of the reactions. Right. And so they had like a group of black people and they was watching the reaction, and the black people was like, yeah, hands up, wave type action. And then they had a group of white people who was watching it. This is America, right?
Yeah.
So with 3 Ks. And so they, the white people was like,
and you know what? Because this is
like they was deflated, and black people was like,
because it was historic, because he should have been convicted.
Yeah.
If you follow the pattern of maybe
black people in court.
Right. So
in America.
Maybe he wasn't black. He was OJ.
Oh, that's why he was acquitted. Because he wasn't black.
He was OJ.
Okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Because if he was black, he would have been.
Oh, and you see, I just popped.
Yeah. If he was black, this would be a whole different story.
He would, yeah.
Oh my God!
They would have said OJ would still be in prison.
Okay,
and his death would have been around,
behind bars.
Yeah,
him doing these perpetual appeals and all of that stuff. But because the OJ.
And he has ties here in the area because his kids live here.
Yeah.
You know, so
that. Damien said he was at Gibbs High running around looking for, I ain't gonna even read the rest. Y'all get it in the chat. I'm not co-signing that, Damian Davis. Stop the violence, man. Roy said he was at Rio Vista Elementary, 2nd grade. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Nah.
Yeah, Roy said Rio Vista Elementary, 2nd grade.
Nah, he had to be older than that. Royce, you had to be older.
In 95? I think Royce may be a decade behind me. So
nah.
You don't think Royce was in 2nd grade with OJ?
No.
Okay. Brother Wells, where were you? Sharonda, where were you? Sharonda said she was at Lakewood High. It was like right after high school.
Because he's somewhere with Corey now.
Royce?
Yeah.
And he ain't that far behind you?
And Corey,
so you was in high school when
I was a freshman. Me and Corey, I was a freshman.
Okay.
So me and Corey like 4.5 years apart.
Okay, so that put Corey kind of at fifth grade. And Royce, Royce, man, he just an old soul, but Royce a young man.
No, I'm saying he went Corey. Well,
he an old soul, wise beyond his years.
I guess he got me popping all day.
No, it wasn't 92, Royce. It was 95.
Yeah.
It was 95. Okay. So that is 5th grade. That put him in 5th grade. Yeah, add them other 3 years. Dan, what's good, man? Dan the man. Where were you when OJ was found not guilty, or when OJ was acquitted of murder? Yeah, but that was a moment in American history, and the other part of it.
Read the comments.
What they saying? What the people say? What the people say? OJ 95, so it was 5th grade. I see it. So it was definitely a moment in history. Yeah. I'm looking to see if that's the world famous Mr. Edmond coming.
He'll just pop in.
running through.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to find out where he was and what his reaction was to OJ. Were you surprised when they announced?
Yes. Wasn't everybody?
OJ was surprised.
What?
Johnny Cochran became a household name.
He did. Yeah. Now
if it don't fit. You must have quit. Yeah.
That was the biggest thing. Yeah. Like if it doesn't fit, you must have quit. And that's really what got him off.
Yeah, was the glove. He put his hand in the glove. Like, how you let him try the gloves on? And they probably told him, now, when you put them gloves on, don't really put them gloves on.
No, I mean, they got cameras everywhere.
And he like, see, they don't fit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, because you seen him.
But the DNA evidence. So what was your OJ theory? Like, how did you think that he was guilty and just got away, or did because I know they were saying like his son might have helped him. That's how his DNA.
They said that his son. They really said that his son did it.
Okay.
And OJ just wasn't gonna rat his son out. His oldest son out.
So he stood tall for his son.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Right. I mean, I probably at that point I threw some theories around.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But his kids were still good with him.
Yeah.
And that was their mother.
I mean, it's their daddy though.
Yeah, but if your daddy killed your mama.
Allegedly. They probably believe their daddy.
That's what I'm saying.
People I told them, y'all know I ain't do that. But daddy, they got your blood.
I lived at the house.
Tell you it wasn't me.
I lived at the house.
Tell you it wasn't me.
I lived at the house. Yeah. And you know what? They lived at the house, so they knew stuff that we didn't know as well, too.
Okay.
So you got to think about that for somebody to be forgiving and still.
Mm-hmm.
Because I might love I think I would love my father from afar if he,
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments, but yeah. You would love your father from afar. You couldn't.
You took my mama.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God knows I would never want to go through that, but
Yeah, that was a moment.
But if you took my mama,
have we had any moments like that since? No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Because he was OJ.
He was OJ. He wasn't black. I'm just trying to think, did we have like black people get off and be celebrated in that way? I mean, he was celebrated and hated because white folks hated it and black folks, for the most part,
and you know what? And it wasn't that black folks didn't think that he wasn't guilty.
It was more of the celebration
that we beat the system.
We finally
the system worked in our favor. Like the system did what it was supposed to do. Like,
okay, I hear that.
So that was the whole, because you look at it.
No, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It did what it's always done. Because we've had black people who have been murdered by white people.
Right.
They go to trial. All of the signs point to their guilt. Like they got all of this evidence, and then white people get acquitted for killing black people consistently.
Right. Because you didn't prove without a reasonable doubt that they were guilty. And so you didn't prove.
Yeah. So we were used to receiving it, and we was used to seeing them get off.
Right.
But so to see a black man go through that process and get off, was like a moment in history.
Right.
That was really the historical significance of it.
Right.
Like, okay, wow.
It wasn't the fact that if he was guilty or
a trial that we used to seeing them win.
Right. And everybody was.
Yeah, we're not used to winning like that.
Right. Everybody clutching their pearls.
Wow.
Right here, trying to figure out what's going on, so.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a moment in history. Also on this day in history, Dr. King, I'll just read it. So on April 3rd, 1963, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., alongside the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and the Alabama Christian Movement for Human Rights, launched a bold campaign against segregation in Birmingham, Alabama. By April 12th, how many days? That's 9 days later, not even 2 weeks. By April 12th, King and numerous activists found themselves incarcerated due to their continued demonstrations in defiance of an injunction by Commissioner of Public Safety, Bull Connor. So
thanks for the star, Sharonda.
Appreciate that. Ed, what's good, big brother? So despite facing brutal opposition from pro-segregationist Bull Connor, Dr. King and his fellow protesters persisted in their nonviolent protests, culminating in King's imprisonment and crafting his seminal letter from Birmingham jail, addressed to fellow clergymen who criticized the protest campaign. Oh, there was people who was criticizing Dr. King in the protest campaign. I got to pause right there, because sometimes when we review the history, like, you can never find the people who were critical of the movement.
Okay.
Right.
But
no, everybody act like they was with him. Like, you never hear somebody say, you know what, I ain't think it was going to work.
Yeah. But people didn't believe in peace, though. A lot of people, that peaceful march.
But people didn't believe in doing nothing. Because I remember, like, talking to people who was like, man,
this ain't going to work.
It ain't going to work. Like, leave it like it is. Just keep going how we going. Like, don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Try and do something for yourself. Make the best of what you can. But, like, people was not with that.
Right.
It wasn't that they was radical and on the other side of it. They just was like, hey, it is what it is.
They ain't bothering us.
Yeah.
We ain't bothering
kind of, but, we deal with it how we deal with
right.
it. You know what I'm saying? And, like, try to make the best out of the best. But it was like people who were really critical of Dr. King and called him a troublemaker and all of that kind of stuff.
I can see that. I can really see that.
I absolutely can see
definitely see that.
I mean, as somebody who's been called a troublemaker and been criticized, I'm sure you can. But so his letter to Birmingham letter from Birmingham jail was actually to the clergymen, because it was preachers who was criticizing the movement. King's letter eloquently defended the necessity. Say that 3 times fast.
Necessity.
Good job. Of confronting injustice regardless of the geographical boundaries. He emphasized the connectedness of communities and the moral imperative to combat injustice wherever it exists. King rejected accusations of acting too hastily or dramatically, asserting that the struggle for freedom requires relentless demand from the oppressed and a willingness to challenge unjust laws. Let's pause there. The struggle for freedom requires relentless demands from the oppressed and a willingness to challenge unjust laws, because that's what they told us and told them at the time. I'm channeling the spirit, so I feel like I was there.
Okay, go ahead.
So they told us, but they told them at the time that, it's the law.
Mm-hmm.
And so they was like, okay, that's what it is.
Laws are made to be challenged sometimes.
Unjust laws, yeah.
Some of them are made to be
unjust laws are absolutely made to be challenged. And so that's what Dr. King and his cohort did. The Birmingham campaign garnered national attention, highlighting the atrocities of segregation and catalyzing support for the civil rights movement. The United Auto Workers, that's the union, UAW, shout out to them, paid King's bail, and he was released on April 20th. So he was in jail from the 12th to the 20th. King's iconic I Have a Dream speech at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom further galvanized the movement, leading to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. But the letter from Birmingham jail and the events that followed played a pivotal role in advancing the civil rights movement. Through steadfast resistance and resistance to oppression and powerful advocacy for justice, King and his allies paved the way for significant victories legislatively and societal transformation, leaving an enduring legacy of courage and hope for generations to come. So shout out to Dr. King for being criminal-minded. How about that? He was criminal-minded. Criminal-minded. I mean, he broke the law.
He did.
He went to jail. So he was criminal-minded.
So today's...
Fred, what's good, brother?
Today's people.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to jail?
I'm laughing because it's a funny story. Fight for 15.
Right.
Remember Fight for 15? You heard the story before. You heard the story before. Right? So for those who haven't heard the story, when we was doing the Fight for 15 advocacy, so it's like 2012 was when we kicked off this whole campaign to fight for $15 an hour and a union. People thought we was crazy. They thought $15 an hour was unheard of and ludicrous, and it was like a whole. They really thought we were out of our mind when we said $15 an hour, because I think the minimum wage was like $8.05 at the time.
Right, and you want me to tell you, I was kind of one of those people.
It was like $15,
not 15. So for minimum wage, I was like $15 because in my mind, minimum wage is for teenagers.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Somebody who's just starting out.
Okay,
so and I'm like.
Yeah.
But $15 for an adult, you know what I mean? You're running a household, is nothing. But go ahead.
So no, we 12 years later now. How you feeling?
At this time, it's 15. Boy, $15 ain't nothing,
and it still ain't the minimum.
It's $11 right now
because of the work that we were doing, right? And so we get that gradual increase every year until 2026. But here's the story, the funny story, about the jail thing. So. We were organizing these rallies and protests and these direct actions, at different locations. And so we had a meeting. I hear that, Royce. And we had a meeting. Thank you, Ms. Teresa. Good morning. We had a meeting where we were talking about what our next action was, and we was going to do like some civil disobedience. And it was in Tampa, in Ybor City. And I'm gonna find these pictures and share the pictures. I wish I had them so we could show them while we telling the story, so y'all can really get the image of it. But in the meeting, they was asking, okay, so at this event, we're gonna get arrested. Like we actually gonna do some civil disobedience, and people gonna get arrested. And they asked the question that you just asked: who's willing to go to jail? Right?
I know who was it.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all all nostalgic. Like, I done been to jail. And I get, this whole movement politics and Dr. King and the history, but when they ask, who wants to go to jail? Who's willing to go to jail? And I'm like,
not me.
What else y'all got? What else? Y'all got, who gonna bail the people who go to jail out? Like, that'll be, sign me up for that one. But going to jail, I ain't trying to go to jail, man. I just, I'm too old. I got a whole family at home. I'm not going to jail.
I mean, so is it
not this evening?
So is there something that you would go to jail for? Other than your family?
It is, but not knowingly. I ain't signing up saying, okay, today I'm finna go sit here and try to, and
today is the day
I know I'm finna stay here until they take me to jail.
Yeah.
I can't really see nothing that I'm willing to do that for right now.
Right.
like at this stage, at this age, like if I was in my 20s and, you know, like
had a little bit more time.
Yeah, but I'm a whole papa out here, man. I ain't trying to sit and go to like, I ain't really trying to do that right now.
Right.
But I mean, we need people to do that. And so I'm grateful.
You see our O'Malley's, you know what I mean?
He ain't trying to go either.
No, he not.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who is ever really trying to go?
That's what I'm saying. It was people that was like, there was rooms and strategies where people said, you know what?
Today is the day that we're
going to challenge this law.
And they're going to lock us up.
Yeah.
And be ready.
Yeah. And I've seen the videos. I've heard the stories. I've talked to the people who did that. And they was like, you know, happy and joyous because they knew that they was going and getting out. They was making a difference. But like in 17, 18, when they was asking like, who willing to go to jail? Like, I'm like,
So you and me kind of, I think we're on this. Yeah. I want to be Sugar from Harlem Night. Everybody go to jail. I just bail you all out. Have you some limos ready.
That's it.
Get you some chocolate in the car.
I come get you.
I got you.
Yeah, I help raise the bail fund, help call your mom and them, tell them all what's going on. But like sitting in the street. And we sat, I mean, it was beautiful. Shout out to Jason James. Jay went to jail, I think. AG, you know, like we had a squad. We had probably we had maybe about 10, 15 people
but
that went to jail.
But you know what? Somebody has to be out to bail you out.
Oh yeah. And we had like lawyers on deck. Like, I mean, we was ready. We had organized it, but it was just funny, you know, in that meeting, in that room that night, when they asked, like, who want to go to jail? Who's willing to go to jail?
Some people like me.
Oh yeah. And I'm looking around the room like, okay. Like,
don't call me out.
And I'm telling you, I'm looking at them like, okay, most of y'all young and ain't none of y'all ever been to jail before.
Right. So
you know what I'm saying? But like somebody who, like at that point, I think I might have been 40 or something like that. Or maybe like just turned 40. And I'm like, man, I ain't really ready to
take that. Like,
Nope. So yeah, but shout out to everybody who did, because I mean, we see the product of it and it worked. LA Keys, what's good, big brother? I appreciate you. Keisha, good morning. Appreciate you as well. Miss Starks, thank you for tuning in. Miss Stewart, thank you for joining us. Y'all can send stars if y'all like to support the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We want to let you know that you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams. You got something that you want to tell
do.
people?
So right before we take this break, 99 Jams Spring Marathon is approaching. It's here.
It's here.
It's here.
Spring unsprung.
Yes, it has. 99 Jam Station has launched its special spring marathon for this year. We're calling all our supporters, sponsors, families, and friends to make a donation for our special marathon. Help us reach our goal of $10,000. The marathon will be running until April 30th. Help us keep the radio running and your favorite radio programs on the air. That is 99 Jam Special Spring Marathon now until April 30th. Donate and receive a CD of your favorite show on demand.
Ooh.
Call 727-637-2416 or...
You like that?
No,
that's what I'm like helping you out. I'm like ad-libbing. That's the echo.
It sounds like take that.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then
cancel that.
It is 813-419-2035. You say that, it's so funny. When OJ passed away, I saw on that, OJ, take Diddy.
Oh,
so,
my God. Like, thank you, Miss Teresa, for the stars. I appreciate that. And thank you for your consistency, Miss Teresa. She's like 4 weeks in a row, man.
Right. And you know, for the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, we're asking for 10 people to spend $10. Did we say 10 or 30? What we said?
10.
$10, yeah. No, 30 people to send $10. That's what we asked. 30 people to send $10 each show. We're trying to do our part. Now we have to take a break because we do have to pay some bills.
We do. And so y'all make sure that y'all stick around for it. Y'all tap in, lock in, man. It's a lot of things going on. We're going to talk about it after the break. We're going to talk about all kind of stuff. We got some headline news. We got to ask Qiana a question. We got some more history of what's going on today in this world.
And it's Freestyle Friday.
And it's Freestyle Friday. So y'all lend your voice to our voice and y'all give us a call. So tap in, man. We'll be right back at about 6 minutes after the hour.
Yeah.
We're all suffering from hunger.
There's warning of an imminent Iranian attack on Israel and a warning that Russia's been bribing members of the European Parliament. We'll also hear why so many people have been dying on Thailand's roads this week, and about the ongoing need to protect children in Nigeria from being kidnapped.
Every part of the school.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edman. I go by Mr. Edman. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for Black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
in Orlando?
Talk to us, Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Diplomatic site.
Yeah.
And just like that,
we are back.
We back.
We're back.
Hey, we've been getting y'all. Oh, thank y'all.
Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the support. We did get the cash app. They received with gratitude for the spring marathon. Mm-hmm. We want to welcome you back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
And this is Qiana.
And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project at the Community Development and Training Center, a.k.a. See That?
See That.
We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool because
smart
is the
new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know. No. Yes.
Yeah, man. It is Freestlye Friday. Again, thank y'all so much for the support and all the love. We was talking about OJ before the break. We talked about Dr. King and his letter from Birmingham jail. He actually went to jail on April 12th, 1963, after only about 9 days of organizing in Alabama. Boy, them Alabama white folks wasn't playing with him. And it ended up going down. He got arrested, and that letter from Birmingham jail has been like studied and it's been like a thing. Like I remember really looking at it. For the context that it provided to the movement, the call to action, the pushback on those who were critical of Dr. King and the movement, like it was really a moment in the movement history that a lot of us students of that history appreciate.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate it because a lot of, like I say, now you hear from the people who said,
"Oh yeah,
No, we won't, because a lot of people listen.
Well, that's the thing. You don't hear from them people,
right? But did you say you?
I've talked to people,
right?
But it's like in my family,
right?
Because I talk, I'm very intentional about those conversations that I have with like the elders.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I asked my mom and my aunts is like, so where were y'all, when this was going on? I ain't gonna tell you what they told me, but I can tell you that everybody wasn't with it. I'll just say that, yeah, like everybody wasn't with it. Everybody wasn't paying attention. Like, I mean, it come on, you see it on the news, and I think if we can look at it like this, like you think about the George Floyd, 2020, like what was that, May of 2020 when all of that was happening, and so you had like a segment of the population who was like, up in arms, marching. You had like the lawyers that was challenging stuff, but then you had a whole nother segment of the population that was just trying to survive the pandemic, trying to figure out how they was going to get food.
And that was not the top of their part.
Movement was not on their mind.
Right.
Marching was not on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And so again, you look at it in our lifetime, just imagine what it was like then. Like it was, some people was like, okay, that's that thing that they doing. Good luck.
Right.
God bless you.
God, listen.
Yeah.
I know it could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Yeah. Barbershop conversations, and they talk about it, but they wasn't really like, everybody wasn't marching, everybody wasn't sitting in, you know what I'm saying? And they had their views and their opinions on it. And that's what I learned from just talking with people who were around at that time. And so, yeah, it was a moment. Another thing that happened, it's crazy because you connect the dots, right? So the bloodiest chapter, this is what they said, the bloodiest chapter in American history also commenced on April 12, 1861, as Confederate forces led by General Beauregard, they basically initiated the barrage against the Union Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina. And for 34 hours, they bombarded and pounded the poorly equipped fort, and what became the beginning of the Civil War. But that started on April 12, 1861. The Confederate bombardment of Fort Sumter marked the commencement of a protracted and bloody conflict that would ultimately reshape the nation. Rooted in deep-seated divisions over slavery and states' rights, the Civil War exacted a profound human cost and left an indelible mark on American history, culminating in the preservation of the Union and the abolishment of slavery. Yeah, that also happened, began on April 12th, 1861. And then 102 years later.
It took them a long time.
It took them a long time.
It took them a long
So slavery in that form ended. And then a new form
that's
began.
Yeah. And then it took them a long
hold on. A long time.
a long
like I'm saying a lot. A long time.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you sad?
Yeah, right. No,
sad.
Yeah, it was.
Did it end? No, it didn't end.
That part of it ended, and then a new wave of it began.
Yeah.
And so that's when, like, 13th Amendment and all of that stuff, and we start seeing mass incarceration as the new, slavery, and books and studies and reports have shown.
Oh, you know what? Why you say books and studies?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Speaking of books and studies.
Yeah, tomorrow we it is the sneaker ball.
Okay.
Valerie's Clubhouse.
Okay.
It is from 5 to 7.
Okay.
Everybody is welcome. It's all about literacy.
Okay.
She has a reading book club that she does every Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
5. She has 2 sessions, one at like 5:15, I believe, and one at 7:15.
Okay.
But come out, get the information. There'll be giveaways, food, all types of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, this should be pretty dope. And we do have a caller. Caller, introduce yourself.
Hello. How you doing? This is Jay Eaton.
Hey, Jay Eaton. How you doing?
All right.
You from Jacksonville, right? Duval.
Yeah, you already know 904 in the building.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
How you doing this morning?
I'm hanging in there, I'm a caregiver for my dad too, because my father, he had a stroke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I gotta take care of him 24/7.
So. Okay. Hold on 1 second. We having I made it worse.
It's one of those green ones down there.
Got it.
There we go.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry about that. We was having technical difficulties. Well, that's a good, I'm a caregiver too. That's yeah. So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, so tell us about your music.
Okay, so I got 2 singles out right now. Keep That Same Energy, featuring Evidence of Prince and Love From Your Heart. I've been doing music basically when I say consistently because I've had a lot of stuff. Like my mom died at an early age. She had a mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
She ended up dying when I was 18, but she got sick when I was 8. And so for my whole childhood, I was basically taking care of my mom. Like she tried to like commit suicide in front of me and
wow,
all types of. I mean, like I've been through like a lot, as a child. So that's why I love music so much because music is really truly my therapy. There's only one thing in this planet that can take the pain away from me, and that's when I step in the booth. And when I step in the booth, it's like I go to a different galaxy because it means that much to me because that's why I did that song Love From Your Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that I write literally comes from my heart. Like I don't rap about stuff that doesn't matter, or, materialistic things or, killing and shooting and all. Like I'm trying to, I want us as a unit, and I just say as a unit, like I know everybody has different upbringings and everybody has had different, childhoods and traumatizing situations. But I think we need to bring music back to like pain and love and
something with substance.
Exactly. Something with substance. Mm-hmm.
If somebody had to compare you to an artist, and I know most artists don't like that, but if you had to compare yourself to the artist, who would they compare you to?
To be honest, I don't even know if and I'm not trying to be funny, and I don't even think you can compare me because I have literally my own sound, and there's everybody like Rob Wave has pain music. Derez Deshawn has pain music.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Durk has pain music. There's a lot of artists that have pain music or like their way that they do, but with me, I try to not sound like somebody. I want to be so original that when you hear me, you're like, oh no, he definitely don't sound like. And I've already been told that, like, no matter how much, because I can, rap and harmonize, so I do both, and that's kind of what makes me unique as well. That I try to just be different. Like I don't ever want to have a song that sounds similar to anybody. I just don't. I want to be so far away. I want to think about stuff that nobody has talked about, or do a song that nobody has had captions to, or I try to like really make myself work for it, and I really try to put myself in a position to like make music that only I can. I wouldn't say achieve, but something that I would like appreciate in the sense of, all right, Jacob, you dug deep for that one. You went deep in your soul for that one. So I actually got a song that I'm dropping next Saturday called Use You Up. It was basically saying why do certain people use you up? It's so mentally abusive.
Right.
So that I'm doing that, I can't help it. Like I've seen pain my whole life. I actually saw a demon when I was 8 years old, running away from my house, and my mother got sick not too long after that.
Wow.
And basically she felt like her whole body was burning on the inside, like her blood was lava. Like for the 10 years that she lived, she had to take medication, like pills. We had to hide pills from her. She basically like tried to cut the wrist in front of me. I had to like tackle her and take the knife away from her and all that type of stuff. So
dealing with that, it pushed you into music.
it pushed me into music, because when she passed, I didn't start doing music till I was 20.
Mm-hmm.
So she died when I was 18, but there was like, I was like, I have to do something for my mom. Like, I have to. There's something that I have to be able to.
So this is the legacy of your mom. Kind of.
The only reason why I even do music and started is because of my mom.
Now, can you tell the people how can they find your music? Where's your handles?
At J Eaton 904. Yeah, JEATON 904 all together. That's on every site: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything.
At J Eaton 904.
Yeah, at JEATON 904. Yep.
Are you spelling J all the way out, or is just J the
No, just J the letter.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, do you have any upcoming tours or shows coming in?
Pastor Senior, thank you.
Basically, while I'm shooting 2 videos, I'm doing both the videos for both my singles that I'm going to be probably doing a few different scenes around the city, and I might even come back to Tampa.
Okay.
Just to get a few shots out there. As far as shows, like, there's a few things getting set up or whatever, because I'm actually in talks with Atlantic Records and somebody who's tied to Atlantic and Warner Brothers Records. We've been chopping it up, and he's trying to see like what kind of deal I want, how long.
Well, that's good. You know what?
What I get.
We wish you the best of luck with all of that. I hope our paths cross again, and I know it will. If you had to leave the people with one thing, what would it be?
No matter what happens in your life, what transpires, what you've been through, never quit, never stop. You got to keep going, because eventually you're going to make it to the finish line.
Amen.
I love that.
I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. J Eaton from 904 in the building. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. You have a great morning. Thank you for rocking with us this early.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
All right.
Right, y'all. You listen to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show right here on WUJM. And as a community-owned public media resource, we rely on the support of listeners like you to keep the shows you love on the air, the doors open, lights on, and to continue to put out quality programming in the Tampa Bay area. We're in the middle of our spring marathon, so please consider making a donation or becoming a show sponsor today. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can send it through the Cash App, and I want to give a shout out to everybody who's done that so far.
Hold on, caller.
So I see Sharonda, thank you. Kenyatta Rucker, thank you. You can also send stars. You can also do 99jamstheberg.com if you'd like to make a contribution. It is Freestyle Friday. We got a caller on the air. Caller, what's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing this morning? This pastor don't you know no good.
Hold on. Is this Pastor Don't You Know? Or this Pastor Don't You Know No Good?
No, just don't you know no good.
Okay, I got you.
Nothing for nobody. Don't put no blasphemy on it.
We're not.
Because I want to do it like this. I want to say rest in peace to OJ. Now I can drive my Bronco again. I want to say rest in peace to all the brothers out there. And I want to give y'all a thank you for when y'all went to Project 15. And then I want to just bless the Lord when you asked if anybody want to go to jail. I want to praise the 10 crazy people that wanted to go.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
I want to praise all the grandmas out there. Because if I wasn't with no grandmas out there, comedians, they was because they is up there like granny people.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
And I just want to get out here on the Breakfast Club and leave y'all with a good note and leave y'all with this. If your drawers got holes in them, you still got the wheel.
Ladies and gentlemen, a word from Pastor Don't You Know No Good on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, man. So the word of the day is if your drawers got holes in them,
you still got a well.
Come on, man. Hello, somebody.
You can't just go buy some new ones.
You still got a well. Hello, somebody.
Somebody can't throw away them holy drawers.
They're like granny panties with holes in them. That's what time it is. Thank you, Miss Wanda, for Miss Wanda says she's gonna find a way to get this money to us, and I appreciate that. You can actually go to the website 99jamsthebird.com and go all the way down to the bottom, Miss Wanda, and hit that donate button, and it'll give you an option to do a PayPal donation as well. And we appreciate that.
Sharonda's shaking her head. Now you probably somewhere right next to him.
Right? That's the first lady. First lady, don't you know no good? Mrs. Don't you know no good?
Miss Teresa says she made a donation.
She did. Thank you so much, Miss Teresa. I appreciate it. And she's consistent with her
support.
She
is.
Oh man, yes, she actually did $50 for the 99 Jam Spring Marathon.
Boom, boom. So she went for 5 days.
Yeah, she did. She up. So today is also Walk on Your Wild Side Day.
Ooh, walk on your. So if you what's your wild side?
Hold on, let me tell you about today. Let me tell you about today. I don't know if I got a wild side, but all right. So the purpose of the day,
everybody do.
This day encourages people to break out of their routine, embrace spontaneity, and explore new experiences or activities outside of their comfort zone. Mm-hmm. It's about stepping away from the ordinary and embracing a more adventurous spirit. The way that it's celebrated, people celebrate Walk on Your Wild Side Day by engaging in activities or trying things they wouldn't typically do. They could include going for a spontaneous road trip, trying a new hobby, exploring nature trails, or even experimenting with a new style or fashion. It's about embracing the unknown and embracing the thrill of new experiences. Walk on Your Wild Side Day. What is my wild? I mean, I'm kind of naturally in spontaneous and adventurous.
You are?
Yeah, like I just do stuff. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, drive my wife crazy.
Really?
Because I just do stuff. Yeah, I just be trying stuff.
Because you did want to jump out the airplane.
Still do.
Me too. I paid for it. I think it probably expired.
Let's like bring that back.
Yeah, we can. Like it really
back. Yeah.
But the crazy part is like
that's how we can. So today, let's see if we can lock in a date
to go jump out the airplane
in the spirit of Walk on Your Wild Side Day.
So I'm gonna have to call them and see because I paid for 2.
Okay.
Me and Cheyenne.
Okay.
And you know my story is that like we were in the plane.
Yeah.
And it started raining. Mm. We watched 6 people jump before us, but we was the highest because they got 3 levels. So it's like 12,000, 15,000, 18.
So they jumped in the rain, or they beat the rain.
The last people when they jumped, it started raining.
Okay.
But I was saying if I'm gonna jump, I might just like.
If I'm gonna jump from the highest.
Yeah, just go ahead and
go all the way up.
Let's just go ahead and do it.
Okay, does it cost more to go higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like $249, $260 per person.
I'm gonna do it.
Something like that.
Miss Wanda said it sounded like fun.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do it.
But I was terrified, right?
Of course. That's what makes it fun.
Right. It's like so, but the whole way. So and then
you ain't scared, you ain't having fun.
And so I paid for the cameraman and everything. So
wow. Okay.
Like cause you're attached to somebody, they talking to you, hey.
Tandem, yeah.
Yeah, like doing all this.
Wind in your face, jaws up.
So before you even get on there, like
okay,
they coaching you through it. You talking, boom, boom, boom. We get on the plane, you get in there. 1 person jump, boom.
Okay,
2 people, boom. 3, 4. Like we see them.
Are they screaming?
Everybody,
you hear them screaming?
Yeah, you go. But then they say it's so magical.
That's what. So what? I've always wanted to do it, and then after King redid it, he told me about his experience, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want.
Crunk Coco did it.
I want that in my life. Yeah. Yeah.
So we were next.
Okay.
We were literally next. Cheyenne was sitting at that, and they say, "Jump canceled."
Yeah.
And we turned around.
Okay.
And so we sat there for a second.
It might be expired. That was maybe was that last year?
No, this was like
a couple years ago now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
Because it was right after Jairus passed away. So
okay. Would you mind like pulling that string for me and like let's like really bring
let's
that
come
back
on
to the top.
and
Walk on your wild side day, y'all. What would you do for walk on your wild side day?
And see, I think I'm naturally kind of that person.
You,
like
you walk on your wild side.
I change my hair color.
You will.
I cut it.
Yeah.
I jump in the ocean.
Off boats.
Yeah,
you do explore your wild side.
Yeah, so I'm one of them people that already kind of be like
walking on the wild side.
I probably need to be tamed at times.
Oh, you need to embrace the civilized side. I hear that. National Only Child Day. National Only Child Day celebrates and recognizes the unique experiences and contributions of individuals who grow up without siblings. It is an aim to dispel stereotypes and misconceptions about only children and highlight the positive aspects of being an only child. Celebrations for National Only Child Day can vary widely. Some people may use the day to reflect on their own experiences as an only child and share stories or memories with others. Others may organize gatherings or events to bring together children and create a sense of community. Additionally, it's a day for parents and families to show appreciation for their only child and celebrate their individuality.
National
Only Child.
National Only Child.
Do we have any only children in the chat? Let us know. Are you an only child?
Are y'all spoiled?
Does that mean that's what that mean when you're the only child? You spoiled?
A lot of times.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of times they are.
I mean, I wasn't the only child, but like because my siblings were older,
you felt like it.
I grew, and I had all sisters too. So
you was.
I spent a lot of time I spent a lot of time by myself.
Good morning, Mom. Caller, introduce yourself.
This is Miss Wanda.
Hey, Miss Wanda.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I am so excited. I woke up and somehow this was on my phone, and I'm like, "Oh, I know who they are."
That's right.
It's exciting. I don't know who told me how I got it, but anyway, I'm on. I'm going to drop off or either go to your website. I'm nowhere near a computer or anything like that.
Okay.
But to make one announcement about something that I'm doing in the community on Saturday.
Okay.
If people are interested in attending, we're working a student telling stories group, and I'm looking for 7, 6 through 8th grade students.
Okay.
Meet me at the factory from 4:00 to 4:45 in the library.
Okay.
They can sing, they can come tell a story, they can dance, whatever. I'm looking for 7 students that would like to be a part of this. And it's going to be probably about a 12-week activity that I'm going to continue, and I'm going to be inviting others from the community to mentor and share their stories and to also demonstrate to the students how to tell stories. We did it over at the Sunshine Center the other day, and the students from Shorecrest Prep did a fantastic job, and they've been interviewing seniors. But I'm part of the Suncoast Storytellers group who's sponsoring this activity, and I'm just putting a shout out. And I will be bringing you a $75 check.
All right.
That to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'm putting some money in it, and I'm going to stick with you as much as I can. Again, I don't know how I got on this, but hey, I'm enjoying you guys.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you. We here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
That's right.
Wednesday and Friday. Okay, well, I will do my best to be a part of it when I can. So thank you so very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would not have gone to jail, and I want to skydive.
Thank you so much, Ms. Wanda. I appreciate that.
So we
would
might
not
be-
have gone to jail. Yeah.
So they want to skydive with us,
Okay.
and they with us not going to jail.
So
Also, go
let's
ahead
set the date and
and see what we can, who we can get to come on out.
to walk
The
on
last
the wild
time I
side.
did it, everybody said they was down
Okay.
until it was time to
Until
jump.
it was time to
And then nobody came to jump.
They was down, but they didn't want to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now also, the
Niecy, what's
Tampa,
good? Grand
you
Rapids.
know, Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is pretty busy because we're hosting tonight.
Yep.
Right. Also,
Grown and Sexy Vibes at the Catalyst, 7 p.m. Pull up.
and we're also tomorrow at the 100 City.
Yes. I thought I had it here, but it's on our
Let me see.
on
Hold
our
on. I
page.
think I can find it real quick.
I got it. So
Okay,
so
go.
the so tomorrow as well, April 13th, the 100 City NARAB Building Black Wealth Tour. Join us for a transformative day dedicated to community wealth building, proudly sponsored by the Pinellas County Association of Realtors and McCabe United Methodist Church. This in-person event promises a wealth of knowledge and opportunities for everyone interested in home buying, selling, and community development. Lots of great topics. The ABCs of home buying session. Black men buy houses, which is a conversation among men buying real estate. What to do with Big Mama's house. This is a big one, y'all, for our community. What to do with Big Mama's house. You can discover options for dealing with inherited properties and ensuring you make informed decisions. Make informed decisions about your family future. So this will be tomorrow, again, at McCabe United Methodist Church, and that information is also found on the Tampa Bay Breakfast
Club. And it's free food as well. J New Barbecue and Grill. Music by DJ Put 'em Up. And we have a caller. Oh, we hot today.
Yeah, it's Freestyle Friday.
Go
What's
ahead.
on your mind, caller?
How y'all doing, fam? How y'all doing? Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so did I cover the bases?
You did. Absolutely.
Let the people know who we got, just for those who don't know your voice.
This is Tamisha Darling hyphenated Robertson for the people. How y'all doing?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for calling. Tell us about tomorrow.
Tomorrow we are excited to bring to the community this event. This is the Building Black Wealth Tour. I am the president and CEO of our local board of NARAB, which is the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. We are PCAR, the Pinellas County Association of Realtors. We are Realtors.
I want to pause on that for a minute.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to pause because I've always heard about realtors, but I saw a video that you did about that and why you are the Pinellas County Association of Realtors. Would you mind sharing that with our audience for those who might not know?
Absolutely. In 1947, Black people were not allowed to be called realtors. We were allowed to become real estate agents. You can be a licensed real estate agent in the profession, but realtor was an exclusive term only for white people.
Oh, wow.
They did not allow Black people to call themselves by that name.
Wow.
So what a group of Black real estate professionals did was they decided, well, since we can't call ourselves realtors, we will be realtors.
Gotcha.
Realtors.
Yes.
And so, and I love telling this story because it does give a sense of pride.
That's right.
Because the way that I found this group is because I was intentional on finding Black professionals in real estate in the business.
Right.
People that align with my beliefs and trying to help my community build wealth through the vehicle of real estate.
Right.
And on that note, I just want to tell y'all this, right? The 400 wealthiest Americans control the same amount of wealth as the 48 million Blacks living in the United States.
Wow.
The 400 wealthiest Americans control the same amount of wealth as 48 million Blacks living in the U.S.
That's tough. But there are opportunities, and
absolutely,
and that's what you're talking about tomorrow, right? Some of these opportunities.
Yes.
So tell us about this tour, because to me, tour means that like this is not just here. You said 100 cities, and how did we get to be so fortunate to be one of those 100 cities?
Well, I fought for us.
Okay.
Like there is no way that Pinellas County is going to be missed.
Right.
We have to have this event. So even though we are right out the gate, our particular board was just launched. Recently.
Okay.
We started December 14th of last year. We were official charter, February 28th of 2024. So we are fresh out the gate.
Wow.
But we hit the ground running. We hit the ground running because that's how much I believe this is what we need. For our people in our community. I want to be able to get into the community and educate and make everybody aware of, because we're not even applying for the mortgages.
Wow.
When I gave the data yesterday, there was 90,000 Black people living in Pinellas County. Out of that, 500 people applied for mortgages.
Wow.
Now, but out of that 500, 150 or 180 were denied. So we have to get in there and find out, because we know that we still have the issues against us. We know that redlining still exists.
Yep.
That's another name for it. We know blockbusting still exists. Even though it's illegal, they just found other ways to do it.
Right.
So we have to get in there and make sure that this is changed. And part of that is being aware of it. So you have people that just don't even, and so part of it is education as well. We understand that the mindset has to change. You know, I hear a lot from, especially the younger generation. Well, I don't know if I'm going to live in St. Pete, you know, I might move to Georgia, but it's like understanding that when you're renting, you're helping to build equity for someone else.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I am quick to say this, and y'all will hear me say this often. If you own a Land Rover and you're not a landowner, that's an issue.
Ooh.
Yes.
Bars. Yeah.
Nope. Bars.
Yeah.
I will agree.
I hear that.
That's an issue.
I hear that. What time tomorrow?
We are from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
And now let me tell you about some of our panel discussions, because it's not just in buying property. It's also in keeping and retaining the property.
Right.
Our inherited properties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people are losing their homes. And there's different things, different reasons.
Right.
But a lot of that could be the reverse mortgages on the properties, is not knowing what to do with the property. So we have an event, one of our panel discussions, which is actually the start of the day. It's going to be from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. is what to do with Big Mama's house.
Yes.
What to do with Big Mama's house.
Come on now.
Because we have to talk about that.
That's right.
And, you know, and we all get the text messages, right? You know,
text messages, phone calls.
Don't worry about the agent. He had all this, you know, we'll buy your house. I'm buying houses in this neighborhood. I like to get your house. No.
Yeah.
And so we have to get into the community for us to know that keep your property.
Right.
There's wealth in the dirt that it sits in. I don't care how raggedy you think the house is. The dirt that it sits on is of value.
Right.
So stop giving away these properties. Stop giving them away, because this is the fastest way for us to build generational wealth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then you have you also have some free one-on-one consultations tomorrow where people can speak directly with professionals. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So, and some of the other events, because again, this is a national event, people have actually come to some of the events with their paperwork, not knowing what to do with the legal doc that was left over from Big Mama's house.
Wow.
So if you have legal documents and you want an attorney to look over those, bring those to the event. We have private rooms, you know, where you can meet one-on-one with attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
So you bring those documents. They will go through those documents with you. And one of the things, somebody brought a huge packet, and the young guy did not know what to do with this. He was the heir on the property.
Mm-hmm.
And the deed was actually in that paperwork. So imagine if he had gone to someone that was dishonest.
Wow.
He was taking the deed to his property. He did not even know what to do with this paperwork, but he actually had the deed to that house in that.
Wow.
So again, this is so important. And that's just one of our panel discussions. We also have Black Men Buy Houses.
Yep.
We also have Black Men Buy Houses.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your ABCs of home buying as well. So this is going to be an impactful day. I really want the community to come out, show up. You know, I have great sponsors, Breakfast Club.
Right on. Thank you.
Who's going to be on point?
You better know it.
Definitely appreciate your sponsorship. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
In the vision and aligning with us on this.
And it's going to and give us the address again. Some folks are asking in the chat. Where's the event being held? So it's at McCabe Church. What's
2800 26th Avenue South, St. Pete.
2800 26th Avenue South, St. Pete, starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
To 3.
10 a.m. Doors open at 9:30.
Right on.
Bounce houses. We're gonna have bounce houses. We have door prizes. Yes, come out.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for calling, Miss Darling Hyphenated Roberson.
Listen, this weekend is going to be filled with a lot of stuff.
It is.
So you can go figure out about your houses, bring your kids to Lake Vista from 5 to 7. It's food there as well.
The factory, Miss Wanda, she just talked about it. There's going to be some events there, storytelling. So Miss Teresa, she put it in the chat about yesterday. She said, one of my Caucasian colleagues attended the State of Housing in Black America session yesterday. And she told me that she was enlightened by hearing the history of the realtist that we just got this morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting that, you know, that's where we are with these things, but I never knew that either. Like, you think realtors is realtors, but no, it's realtist. Gotta love it, man. So yeah, it is a lot happening, a lot going on. Y'all make sure that y'all tap in. And then next week, we have the Sunshine City Jazz and Poetry Festival on April 18th and the 21st. Live music and poetry at the Factory, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Thursday, 4/18. And then Jazz and Brunch Sunday at 31 Grand from 12 to 3.
And you got Siobhan, the Motherland Festival.
Motherland Festival, yeah.
On 420.
On 420.
And
yeah,
y'all know
yeah.
what 420 is.
Yep, 420. So, make sure you vote. Get your mail-in ballot because 420 is going to be on the ballot as well.
Yes.
And then at 5 to 11 over at Urban Drinkery, you can come wind down on the 21st with some with jazz. And I think they do that every Sunday, right?
You know, it's going by so fast. It looked like we was just last week, wasn't it? Just the first of the month.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like we're already
we already
talking about we like 3 weeks in.
It is.
This is crazy how fast
it.
this is like this year. It seemed like these days go faster and faster.
I've been saying it, man. Father Time is undefeated.
He is.
Yeah, so you better make him your friend.
Now, so we're almost.
You want to do Ask Qiana?
Yeah, let's run the Ask Qiana, and we got a caller.
It's
so
Freestyle Friday. Yeah,
Freestyle Friday. Caller, introduce yourself.
Caller, you on the air?
Hello.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Beautiful people. This is Debbie Yati.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Miss Debbie.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for continuously doing the great work, putting the word out there. Y'all just so real in every topic, and y'all keep St. Pete woke and the surrounding areas.
Thank you.
People are listening in from New York too.
Oh.
Shout out the event that I was blessed to get a grant for.
Yeah, the Chalk.
Tampa Bay Chalk Festival.
Yes, let's talk about it.
It's going to happen on May 4th.
Nice.
And the time start on that is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is free. We are asking if you go out to our website, you can get us through Pinellas Diaspora Arts Project because we're partnering with Pinellas Diaspora Arts Project.
What's the website, Miss Debbie? What's the website? I'm about to put it in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat too. The website is Tampa Bay Chalk Festival.
Okay.
Simply Tampa Bay Chalk Festival. And please go out there and register. We're looking for families and youth groups. We have some really exciting partners this year. We have, of course, Pinellas Diaspora Art Project, Creative Pinellas, the National Endowment of the Arts, Pinellas Community Foundation. We also have the Estuary program, Tampa Bay Estuary program with us. And we also have the Sierra Club because this year our theme is environmental consciousness.
I love
We're
that.
going to break the stigma that we as Black and Brown and BIPOC people are unaware of our environment.
Right.
And so we are the ones that, keep the Tupperware bowl. However, we want to go ahead and put that message out there. We also want to invite youth to come out. We have a whole sidewalk dedicated to free art programs.
Nice.
We're going to put art where it's not. So families, please do come out. We're going to have prizes. We even have daycare health system is going to be out there doing wellness checks for individuals. And we have Eckerd College out there showing people how to recycle. And it's just going to be a wonderful time. And we
awesome.
Just want to represent our community and keep our community beautiful while we're also impacting the community. We want to make sure that the city knows that we are here to stay.
I love it. Give us the date, time.
Going to be. We're going to be between parking available on both the north side or the south side. And so, the Artist Exchange, which is in the Water District, they're also opening up their parking lot for us as well.
Nice.
And I just want to shout out Heavy's Restaurant, Lorraine's, and also the Catalyst, because they're going to be feeding our artists and our volunteers for that day. So, and also want to shout out Urban Drinkery, because they're also a partner with this too. So we are also inspiring the businesses along the 22nd Street corridor.
I love it. And that's May the 4th, y'all. So May the 4th be with you.
Yep. You have a great day.
Thank you, Miss Debbie, for calling in.
Yo, look, people today really been Freestyle Friday.
It's Freestyle Friday, man, and I appreciate y'all so much. And thank y'all for the contributions, the donations, and everything that you've done to contribute to the success of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. In the time we have, we're going to do it Ask Qiana, and Ask Qiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op. To learn more about the co-op, you can go to ocgc.coop, ocgc.coop. All right, dear Qiana, my oldest daughter, Kate, that's in quotes, is 22. Her baby is now 6 months old. She is the first grandchild and great-grandchild. Kate refuses to allow my mom to hold her baby. My mom has held the baby a couple of times, but my daughter immediately swooped in and took the baby from her. During the last family gathering, Kate wouldn't let me hold the baby either because she said I might let my mom hold the baby. It hurts my heart to watch mom treated this way. I know my mom. We haven't always been close, and sometimes mom says the wrong things, but she is a good person and would never hurt the baby. Because I let Kate know my feelings, she is now refusing to come to any family gatherings where mom might be present, and she won't talk to me either. I'm struggling and emotional over this. Mom has done some very good things for my daughter. She owns a timeshare and let Kate use it for graduation and her honeymoon. I feel Kate is using the baby as a weapon. Is there anything I can do? If not, how do I try to move on?
This is a hard one.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
So the Patty and me.
Oh, okay. My goodness.
Kate don't want to play. Y'all don't play with Kate.
Okay. Kate don't want to play.
Y'all don't play with when Kate needs you. But when Kate,
that's some black mama stuff for you. You gonna need me before I need you. That said every black mama everywhere, right? God. Okay.
No, but
so hit Kate with that one. Huh?
Yeah, I would. But what did your mom do?
That's my
like.
My
this
question.
Is like, I mean, because she's staying strong. Like,
yeah.
What is it? Like, we got to figure out the root of what
Granny did.
What Granny did. Yeah. Like, is her spirit that bad that you don't want to like? I mean,
because it says she immediately swooped in and took the baby. Like,
right, word.
Hold on, Granny got the baby. Let me go get it.
I need to know what Granny did first.
That's true.
I really need to know what Granny did so I can
I knew you was gonna say that.
I do.
It was gonna be a little more like
because a lot of the stories when they write is so broad and it's really hard to kind of tell you
like give specific advice,
right?
Yeah, because when I saw it, I thought about too, like, is it because grandma is older and she think that she might drop the baby or something, or like, but then in here it says she says, we haven't always been close. I know my mom, we haven't always been close, and sometimes mom says the wrong things, but she's a good person and would never hurt the baby. So what did mom say to Kate?
But what can the grandma say right now to the 6-month-old? Oh, you're gonna be just like your mama. You nothing.
What can she say to the 6-month? Yeah, why doesn't Kate want your
right?
What your mama did to your daughter?
Right.
To make her feel like she don't want her, and now it's saying that she won't even come to family functions.
This is deep rooted. Like, this is more than just her. Yeah. Like, did your mama pinch her every day? Like, was it really, really something? But what life will teach you is that the things that you harp on that didn't kill you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you realize it's not that serious. I don't know what this is. I don't know the significance of what happened.
Right.
But you got your family. You only get one mama.
So let's give her this. The answer, the question that she was asking is there anything I can do? I think you kind of went there. And then if not, how do I try to move on? Is there anything that she can do?
I mean, you could go to see Kate by yourself.
Okay.
I mean, don't force her to do something that she don't want to do.
Yeah.
Because you still do want a relationship with your granddaughter.
Right.
And if she doesn't want to go to family functions, you might have to meet her where she at.
Okay.
And then figure out why is it so,
why she's so adamant about
why she's so adamant about this. Like, what is it about? Because she ain't say nothing about nobody else holding the grandbaby.
She just said it's her mom. Yeah.
And this is the first great grand.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So it's the first grandchild and great grandchild.
And then is she the only child?
I don't know. It's National Only Child.
I know.
Only child
they want their way.
Yeah, I guess so. But she ain't playing with Granny though. This is when you're looking at this one with and she said she wouldn't let her hold the baby either. So during the last family gathering, Kate wouldn't let me hold the baby either because she said I might let my mom hold the baby. So now, because you passing the baby to mom and Kate don't want mom to have the baby, we
got to figure out why
Kate
Kate don't want Granny to hold his baby.
Yeah.
Because usually, I mean,
if Granny smoking cigarettes or something, maybe she got like the cigarette and the house coat and the rollers in her head, and she got the baby. Like, what is Granny doing?
Right.
I can't imagine.
Granny sneaking the baby some liquor, like
at 6 months?
the kid worms. I don't know.
She just remember what Granny did to her. I don't know, but yeah, that is. I mean, if she can't get past it, how can she try to move on?
You're just gonna have to separate yourself from your mother then. At that point, like when it comes to Kate, you can't force a grown up to do anything they don't want to do. But I will tell you, if she asks, if she needs something for Granny.
Okay.
Because it looks like she has no problem with taking things from Granny.
Yeah, she used the timeshare for the honeymoon and something else.
And for the graduation.
Yeah, that's right.
So she has no problem with taking something from Granny. So Granny can't be that bad.
Right.
So if my mama that bad, don't ask my mama for nothing. No, I'm so serious. Right. Hey,
if she too bad to hold your baby, then
she too bad to give you some money.
Yeah,
she too bad to give you a vacation.
Right.
Like, let's stand on that.
That's right.
You can't. Yeah, she can't be good for something and then not good for the other.
I hear
and
that.
Then, especially when you're in the room, like you don't have to let Granny keep the baby by.
Like overnight or
by herself, but she don't have to be your go-to babysitter. But y'all in family functions, Granny can hold a baby. You can sit right there.
Yeah,
you monitor. You are the parent,
right?
And when something happens that you don't like,
you
go ahead and
you address it and say, "Hey, Granny."
Yeah, no, we don't do that. Like that's not. But I think it's very selfish if you have those strong feelings about it, to accept things from somebody that you don't really rock with.
Say that again.
You shouldn't do it. If you don't like me,
you accepting the gifts and the good,
right? But you don't
really don't rock with
right?
it like
Yeah. Don't do that. Like I really have a problem with that.
Yeah,
that's really selfish.
Yeah, them limited cutoffs.
Right. Like you only talk to me when you know that I'm about to give you something, but any other time you walk in here, you don't speak to me. Nah, don't speak to me when money is involved either, or gifts are involved. So yeah, I think, and then you need to you might need to gently remind her about that as well.
Yeah, gently.
Yeah,
gently, because look like Kate, like she over all of them though.
Yeah, and it sounded like Kate, she was the first grandchild.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's this entitlement because she's probably been given everything she's asked for.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it says, using the child as a weapon. Like it's a lot in here to that's not being said. So yeah, I hear that. But look, grandma been raising kids longer than you. Okay, that's what you be said. So so grandma done seen a few of them come through there.
Yep.
Yeah. And she done seen how grandma done dealt with them too, though. Maybe that's why she don't want hers to be under Granny. Who knows?
But these are family functions.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I hear what you're saying.
And so this is like not. But again, she's 21, 22.
22, yeah.
So she's still like, I mean, I know she's grown and married, but she still operate as a child at this point.
Yeah.
You know, you pout and you do stuff that you necessarily.
22 ain't as old as we thought it was when we was 22.
You ain't even grown at 20. Like you, legally you're grown and you can handle some business, but you're not grown at 22.
No, you ain't hit me. 22 is not as old as we thought it was when we was 22.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at 22, boy, I'm good and grown. But at 48, I realized how, what 22 is still young, man.
I ain't know nothing.
Yeah. but you couldn't tell me that then.
Right.
Right. So hopefully that's helpful. Thank you for the letter. And if you'd like to ask Qiana a question, y'all can do that by putting it into the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club chat. Just inbox us and send us your Ask Qiana question, and we'll read it on the air and provide you with some guidance, direction, or not.
But usually we usually give you something.
We always gonna give you something.
You
That's
get
the whole point.
You get something. And thank you for the donations today.
Yes, a lot of people really came through big, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
And you don't have to stop.
No.
You definitely don't have to stop. We have until April 30th. We're really trying to fundraise this $10,000 for the station.
Yes.
Again, this is community radio. This is how we keep the lights on. This is how we're able to hop on the radio.
And we want to do some upgrades, y'all. We want to continue to put out quality programming for you. And so we want to upgrade some of the equipment and do some things in here to make this, more fitting for y'all. So please support it. Y'all know we be wiggling cords and jiggling stuff every now and then.
And if y'all on there, you see the camera been going off and on.
You want to get some new cameras, y'all see it blanking. So yeah, we want to do some stuff. So we need your support to do it, and we definitely appreciate it. So again, tonight it's a lot happening this weekend. So come and celebrate with us. Come to Child's Park at 6:00, man. We're going to be doing 100 free meals from Amina's Catering and Event Design. Y'all know Miss Amina, man. She gonna pull up the food truck to Child's Park. And again, 100 free meals. We ain't asking no questions. You ain't got to fill out no paperwork. Just come get you a meal. We'd love for you to stick around, hang with us, break bread, celebrate unity and diversity in the community. But if you got to go and you just need to grab something, come grab it, man. But it's on us. And so definitely want to invite you to come out there. And then after that, now that you put something on your stomach, you can go over to Catalyst for the grown and sexy vibe on the Dueces.
And if you miss the food, if you want a part of the 100, you get there a little late. Catalyst got food too. So, and that's why we got the Mo Show live. If you listening, you can listen to the replay and the rebroadcast on the moshowlive.com every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. So y'all check us out there. We syndicate it. So definitely appreciate that. Then Saturday, we're supplying food again.
Yeah, we feeding the people, man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
At the 100 City NARAB Building Black Wealth Tour at McCabe Church. We putting that in the chat, so make sure that you get that. And it's a lot. You
got the sneaker ball. Come out to the sneaker ball.
You got
Bring
the thing Miss Wanda
out
doing over at the factory. Miss Wanda, if you could put a flyer or put some information in the chat, that would be appreciated as well. Make sure that y'all do that. The word of the day, y'all, from comedian Damian Davis is, you would lose everything you got trying to give everybody everything that they want. Ooh. You would lose everything you got trying to give everybody everything that they want. That was Nina Simone. So, that's a bar.
That is, because it's so true.
It is. You cannot. And so don't even try it, y'all.
Can't please everybody.
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, go out this weekend. Step out in the city, because it's a lot of stuff. And the weather is amazing.
Great. Yeah.
It's nice and warm during the day, but not too a nice little breeze. And then in the evening, it's cool.
Yeah.
So step out. There's a lot of stuff to do. Support all these events. What you can do.
Yeah, man.
Be the change you want to be. Write down those 5 things that make you smile, giggle, and then stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Make you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. She's up next, y'all. So again, I want to just thank everybody for rocking with us again. Thank you for the donations. If you're watching the replay, the link is in the chat for you to do Cash App. You can also go to the website and donate. There's multiple ways to tap in and contribute. Like the page, share the page, invite your friends to be with it as well, man. But we here for you. The New Image Project is up and running. And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother, John.
This is Qiana.
And we out.
Produce Messiah Rhodes, Nermeen Sheikh, Maria Tarasena, Tammy Wernup, Trina Nadura, Sam Alcoff, Tamari Astudio.
The Berg.
I mean,